everybody? It's April Dawn. Let's talk about it. This is The Photograph, my review with spoilers. What up, everybody? What up, everybody? What up, everybody? It's April Dawn. What up, everybody? It's April Dawn. Everybody, let's talk about it. This will contain spoilers, so if you have not seen the movie yet, it's been 2 weeks, y'all. If you ain't seen the movie yet, don't watch this review. Go back, watch the movie, come back to All right, y'all, I posed this question to my community and asked if you guys wanted me to review The Photograph, and you guys said yes. So I have my thoughts about the movie. I have a lot to say, so let's go ahead and get it. So The Photograph. The Photograph is the movie starring Issa and Lakieth Stanfield. It's about a girl. Her name is May, and I forgot his name, Michael. I think it might be Michael and Maeve. It's 2 M's. May's mother recently died. She was a photographer. And Lakieth Stanfield is a reporter that he's investigating, I think it's after Katrina or the flood, the BP flood or something like that in Louisiana. And their paths converge, they fall in love, and we, go along this wonderful love story for the two. So overall, I want to say that the movie was good. Some great things about the movie. It had some issues. Like, I had some issues with the movie because they keep trying to say it's the new Love Jones. It's the new Love Jones, when in essence, Love Jones had a little bit more going for it than this movie does. But I want to say that the actors are beautiful. I want to start with the things that I liked about the movie. One thing I really liked about this movie, that it was trauma-free. We did not have any ex-girlfriends popping up out the woodwork. Nobody was crazy. Nobody had serious emotional issues. Nobody had to rescue them from themselves, and all of these things are making any major sacrifices to be with each other, okay? So I appreciated that. I appreciated the fact also that these were Black people just living their Black lives. They weren't out here, being no activists, and it had nothing to do with activism and getting, not that there's anything wrong with that, you guys, but I'm just saying, it's just nice to take a break because people live regular lives and don't get stopped by the police every day. You know what I'm saying? That element is not in the movie, and I'm glad to take a break from the trauma drama that we normally have. So Black people are just living their lives. They're successful, working people with good friends, with good, beautiful homes. The cinematography, the set design was beautiful. The costume design was beautiful. The lighting of the beautiful brown skin was just amazing in this movie. Like, it was beautiful to see Black people finally get lit in a way that makes them look good. Before I get into things that I didn't like about the movie, I do feel like, sometimes we need to take that for what it is and just live with it, because white people make movies about nothing all the time, y'all. The Notebook is literally not about nothing. It's damn near the same movie, okay? They love it. You know what I mean? So we shouldn't always be looking for drama and trauma when it comes to Black people and Black movies. So I did appreciate that this was Black people living their Black lives. Like I said, cinematography, costumes, the set design. These people's apartments were amazing, okay? In New York City, I'm like, girl, how much money you make to be our curator? You can afford all that apartment? They look like millions of dollars. New York City is New York, Manhattan. That's a lot of money, okay? I also loved Lil Rel. I loved the friends in the movie. I thought they were amazing. Lil Rel was funny in every scene that he was in, and Teyana Paris are fantastic actors. I even liked her little light-skinned friend. I can't remember her name. And the guy with the little hot water pants, that was Lakeith's friend. I really enjoyed them as characters in this movie. They added a lot to it. Like I said, overall, I thought it was a good movie. I would tell you to go and watch the movie and see what you think about the movie. Let's go ahead and get into the things I didn't like about the movie, or the things I take issue with. So the first thing I want to talk about is the Love Jones comparison. The difference between this movie and Love Jones is that, I'm just gonna say it, the main two characters, Nia Long and Lorenz Tate, had way more chemistry than these two actors in this movie. Sometimes I felt the chemistry when they were together in the apartment when the storm was happening and they were, having their interactions then. I really felt the chemistry between those two characters. But to be honest with you guys, Issa Rae is very stiff. She comes off, it came off to me as if she was trying to play a professional woman in a professional setting, but she never really loosened up to the point where I was like, okay, I could see this, they vibing, you know what I mean? And in Love Jones, the chemistry is electric between the two characters, okay? Another comparison from this movie to Love Jones is, well, the lack of drama. In Love Jones, it wasn't trauma drama, but there was some mess going on in a relationship. If you remember, Nia Long's character ended up getting with Bill Bellamy's character after she found out that Lorenz Tate's character was still messing around with his ex-girlfriend or a girl, after she had left and told him she needed some time, he started messing with the other girl. She found out, her feelings got hurt. Then she started messing with Bill Bellamy character. So it's not exactly trauma, but it is drama. And I feel like we were missing that part in this movie. It's a lot of
staring off into space. It's a lot of looking at pictures. It's a lot of thinking. It's a lot of drinking coffee and just pondering, contemplating the universe.
It's a good 10 minutes of the movie, y'all, where don't nobody say shit and they just looking off into space trying to figure out how they gonna work this relationship out. Was no real conflict in the movie other than him moving to another country, whether they was gonna be together or not. And this ex-girlfriend that he just broke up with a few months ago, I felt like we should have met her. I felt like, you know, I'm just saying it wasn't no crazy ex-girlfriend, but I did feel like maybe the appearance of the ex-girlfriend, the opening up, maybe, you know, him possibly being able to go back to that relationship or her accepting the fact that he's moving and still, you know what I mean? Something to create tension between the two characters. It's kind of like, oh, the little girl said something about the ex-girlfriend. Oh, will you still mess with her? Nah, we broke up some months ago. You know, the little girl said something, whoop, whoop, whoop. That wasn't even the issue. Him moving to England, like, didn't even really shock her that much, okay? Which kind of threw me off. If you think he's the guy or you just ready to push him out. My thing was, it was no strong emotion tied to this man at all. She did not react in a way that was like, well, damn, you know what I mean? Well, fine, you know, that's okay. If you want to go, then go. It was kind of like, I was like, well, you know, if that's the decision for you. Like, it was just like, what? You don't feel no kind of way? Where is the conflict? Where is the tension that we release at the end of the movie? They kind of just, she shows up and she's like, I'm here. And he like, okay, well, I'm glad you made your decision to be here and be with me. I'm gonna be with you and we're gonna make it work. And they just walk up together. It's like, okay, that's it. I noticed I put on my wig today because I wanted to give you the photograph vibes, okay? It's not exactly the same, but you know, it's along them lines. You know what I'm saying? Another issue I had was the underutilization of the friends. I feel like we could have cut down the minutes of staring into space and lack of chemistry by adding in the friends. Love Jones, the things that make Love Jones so good is when they have the parties, when they all get together, when they're talking about relationships and debating. Like, I used to love to put that movie on when you have men and women at your house because it's like sparks all of these conversations between a group of people. Like, y'all should try that. Put Love Jones on and talk about it, you know, and I promise you it's gonna be somebody that's mad that need to mess with the man and he shouldn't be with her and they shouldn't be together at the end. And it sparks all these amazing conversations. This movie, they have great friends. They have great actors playing the great friends. They even had a story that was going on with the light-skinned guy, Hot Water Pants. We never got to see them go on a date. We never got to see why she is so, you know, like invigorated by this young guy at the end of the movie. Like, girl, I just said, yes, I understand. I relate to her because I was dating this guy, or I was dating this guy and he asked me to go ride jet skis and I was like, what? I never did that before. But I was like, you know what? I'm just going to say yes. I'm going to go. I'm just going to enjoy my life. I'm going to stop saying no and stop limiting myself. And so I really wanted to see what the good sis had went through, you know, and what Hot Water Pants had, because baby, he must be doing something because his pants with white socks, he got to be doing something. Then I wanted to see more of Lil Rel and his wife. I just liked them. You know what I mean? Like, I just wanted them to be there more than what they were. I mean, Lil Rel, he really brightened up the movie every time you came to him. He really gave it a little bit of life. Because like I said, the two main characters were kind of boring, okay? So, because I mean, with Issa character, May was kind of boring. I mean, it wasn't too much going on. Sis ain't have a whole lot of spunk or life to her. Another issue, when they met each other, y'all, all they did was talk for 2 seconds. He said, hey, she said, hey. She smiled. She said, come this way. I'm going to show you the pictures or whatever. And they walked in the room. And then all of a sudden, said something special about her. And I was like, when did we see this connection happen? They did not have a deep conversation. At no point in this movie did they have philosophical, deep conversations about love or life. None other than maybe a little bit about her mother when they were in that scene when it was a storm. The next minute they in the bed together, and then she's still acting stiff in the back. Like, she was like, I just wanted to be that bitch to roll one time. Like, roll, bitch. She was just, her whole back was just, she was always like, yes, yeah. You got to loosen up a little bit, sis. Maybe that was like her thing. Maybe she was supposed to play tight. I don't know. But the shit came across very tight. I don't see where the deep connection was. I didn't see that. We didn't see that as an audience. Anyway, I'm just going to put it like that. You let me know if you saw that, because I ain't see it. One of the things I really, I forgot to say this, one of the things I really enjoyed and I felt was better, I ain't gonna lie, than the main story was the backstory with the mom. First of all, the girl who played the mom, I had her name written down on another piece of paper, y'all, I can't find it. But the girl was beautiful. Like, she was naturally beautiful. I was just drawn to looking at this little girl. Like, this girl is a beautiful person. She on hardly had no makeup on. And Daniel, their characters to me had more... I'm saying Daniel from Insecure, but his name was Isaac in the movie, I think. Their characters to me had way more chemistry. You can feel the love that was between them. You can feel how much she loved him. I also wish they would have delved more into the maid and the story of her mother and why they weren't so close, and a little bit more with him. I understand that maybe they were trying to keep us in the dark just like she was in the dark, because it seems like she didn't really know her mom that well. Her mom wasn't open up to her. Their relationship wasn't close. And so we're kind of discovering as she's discovering. But I mean, they could have, why didn't they tell us what was in the letter to the daddy? Why didn't they tell us what was in the letter to the stepdaddy? I wanted to know what was in those letters. I just assumed that what she was reading in those letters is what we saw playing out in the backstory. So I didn't question too much about Issa's letters, but I wanted to know what was in them other damn letters. Maybe I'm just nosy, I don't know, but I wanted to know what was in those other letters. Although I thought this movie was very good, I feel like they had a lot of room for potential, that it could have been really great if we had kind of amplified some of the side stories a little bit, or maybe just one, you know, with a high water and light skin. We could have elevated that side story and gave it a little bit more screen time, taking away some of the screen time of the drama, of the staring into space and the reading books and looking at damn pictures and thinking, and then, you know, maybe added a little bit of drama, a little bit more conflict, something that makes it seem like it's an urgency for you to have this man or be with this man, or like you really even like this nigga that much. I mean, because it really didn't seem like she liked him that much through the whole movie. I don't know, child. Y'all let me know what you thought about the movie. Overall, I thought like I said, it was a good movie. I went to go see it by myself last weekend. That's why we with spoilers. Oh, I forgot. I need to put that at the beginning of the... Overall, I thought it was a great movie, but I just want to, you know, overall, I thought it was a good movie, but it had a lot of potential to be a lot better than what it was. But I am happy about, like I said, the no trauma drama, the love between black people. It's always good to see black people on TV that ain't getting stabbed, killed, shot, put in jail, okay, or hung from trees. So that was great. And I feel like this generation is kind of like a catalyst, and it will bring more movies like this from this generation of filmmakers, and maybe even usher in a new era of these love films like we used to have, like The Best Man. But all those movies, The Best Man, all those movies, y'all, the Terrence Howard, Terrence Howard Prime, honey. Taye Diggs, Terrence Howard, and Morris Chestnut. All of those movies had drama. They had a little bit of conflict in them. That's what made them good. They were about well-to-do African-American people who were living their best life, but they did have a little drama in them. Relationship drama, not like I'm going to jail for a crime I didn't commit for 20 years drama. Relationship drama, and I felt like that was missing. The why do you guys like each other so much, that part was missing. And like I said, I really think it was a chemistry thing between the two actors. I want to say, though, that I think that Lakieth Stanfield is an excellent actor, and I think that his career is going straight up. If y'all know him, he's been in a lot of movies, a lot of little B movies, side movies, you know, Netflix movies, and little small roles, and he's really starting to blossom. His career is really blossoming, and I don't know if he's going to be the next big action star. I would give that to Chadwick Boseman, because, am I saying that right? Chadwick Boseman, is that the Black Panther? The Black Panther? I feel like he on his way to be the new Will Smith, you know, type of actor or whatever. Especially because he ain't that young, y'all. He in his 40s. I feel like that's the next move for him. Those kind of dramatic, you know what I'm saying, action movie roles. But Lakieth is in Atlanta. He's so good. He's so good in every movie he's in. I'm Sorry to Bother You. That was a good movie. But he's really good. I just watched Knives Out. He's in that movie. He's good in that movie too. Like, he's a really good character actor. And I am pleased to see him blossoming into this great leading man. I feel like Issa is more comfortable when she's playing on Insecure. when she's playing a character that's more true to herself, or when she's playing a character that she has personally curated and written. Maybe that's where she feels more comfortable. She looked uncomfortable in this movie. I'm not gonna say the girl is a bad actress because I've seen her in Little, and in Little she was good. She was good in that movie. Really good and really funny. But I think maybe comedy is her thing right now, and I think that over the years she will develop into a better dramatic actress. I think it's just because it's a new genre for her. It's a love thing. It's a different type of vibe, energy thing that maybe she's just not fully comfortable in it yet. But I feel like there's room for potential and growth in her character and her acting abilities because, like I said, in comedies is where she is at home. She is very comfortable there. In the movie Little, she was very, very good. It's just that she came off very stiff in this movie. It was a good movie. You should go see it, and I want you to let me know what you think. You should go see it anyway just to support Black films and so that more films like this can get made. And I would love to see more films like this being made. I am definitely endorsing this movie, and I would like people to go see it because it is a good movie. It just had a little bit more room for potential to grow. Maybe they ran out of time. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they didn't, you know, it's a lot of reasons why they couldn't have all these extra things that I'm asking for in the movie, right? So I want to hear your thoughts about this movie. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. If you would like to follow me on social media, you can. I don't have that many followers, y'all, but y'all can follow me on social media at Watch Dawn of A. That's on Instagram. Follow me at Watch Dawn of A on Instagram, on Snapchat as well. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe, like my video so that it can go up in the algorithm, and I will holler at y'all next time. I'm just waiting for the TV to come on with it, okay? We waiting for it. Come on with it, television. Come on back so I have something to do. Bye, y'all.